Now back to that developing story of former rugby player Alex Olaba Mahaga, who is within the precincts of court where we understand he's set to be charged with attempted murder. The rugby player was arrested last night over claims of attempting to murder a witness in a rape case he's facing together with Frank Wanyama, also a rugby player. Let's now speak to Brian Obuya on this. Brian, paint a picture of the timelines and how exactly we got to this point.
Actually, sometime in February of 2018, an artist moved to court and reported, rather sued the two rugby players, Alex Olaba and Frank Wanyama, of some alleged gang rape. And then as the case moved on, the two rugby players told the court that the sexual ordeal was actually consensual. But then the High Court found, the court found that it was a case of gang rape and that the lady had been raped at the Sifa apartments after what she said, that she had been lured to the apartment by one of the two rugby players. The two of them were then charged with some 15 years each in prison. But then once they appealed, the High Court annulled the verdict and said that it was a mistrial, saying that there was no evidence that one of the witnesses had actually taken an oath before appearing in the dock. So the two were then released on a cash bail of 300,000 each, and as that case was now being heard afresh. So we've come to a point where last night police arrested Alex Olaba, and they are saying that he was planning to eliminate one of the key witnesses in that particular case. So police have arrested him. We understand that that court proceeding is ongoing, and we will be knowing in our subsequent bulletins what follows. But here's what happened. Police are alleging in their narrative that Alex Olaba had inquired on how to eliminate one of the key witnesses in that in the gang rape case. And he inquired this from a friend who later police were informed, and then police laid a trap. And that last night was in Nairobi West, meeting one of the private detectives before police officers pounced on him as that plan was going on. It will be interesting to see how this moved on, because the threshold of the evidence and a number of other things that he was plotting to execute a witness is very high. So he's set to be charged with attempted murder and conspiracy to defeat justice. And it's what happened last night, and just progressive of that case that had appeared in February of last year before it was annulled by the High Court. That is the much we know for now, and we also know that that case is ongoing. So we may not have a lot of details of what is currently happening in the court, but we know that he was arrested last night under suspicion, or rather suspected of planning to execute, or rather to eliminate one of the key witnesses in that particular gang rape case. Ashley.
All right, thank you very much, Brian Obuya, of course.